See, babe. Sit back. Sit back. It's the Looney Show. You know what up?
Here we go with another Diddler Chronicles.
Yo, the Diddler is absolutely bonkers. We are on episode 3. We just finished watching Sean Combs' The Reckoning, episode 3. And again, I just feel like, the timelines are so weird with these episodes. You really feel like some time has gone on between all these issues, and it hasn't. Everything literally adds up.
Oh my gosh. Listening, taking it back to making it Band-Aids was crazy. Because that was like the start of reality TV. And to be in today's days and to live back then and to be like, wow, look how far we come. And it's worse now. It's worse. Wow. All the groups that he had, all the talented individuals he had access to, and how he just destroyed their lives. Like, he ran through motherfuckers like with herpes raw. That's just a metaphor, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I will honestly say, Sean Combs, if you are a budding musician, artist, or whatever the case may be, that is somebody that you need to avoid at all costs.
Everybody was so happy when they got picked to be a part of whatever band he was creating, whatever he was doing.
Sold them a dream.
Everybody.
He sold them a dream.
Even down to Cassie.
Yes. Oh my God, yeah. Cassie was just, at the end of the day.
The longest going con.
At the end of the day, I'm sorry to sit there and say this. Sean, I'm not sorry, but it should be insanely obvious. Sean Combs is a pimp. He is a pimp. All the way around. He's a pimp.
Everybody was in agreement, but they were in agreement for a condition, and he never satisfied his part of the agreement.
Oh, never.
And then what he did was, because they were in an agreement, that he did whatever possible to belittle these people, to make them feel like nothing, and left them with nothing.
The way that he would, to look back on when he was making the band, and they pulled up a scene or a clip from one of the seasons of where he sent them to go walk from Brooklyn to Manhattan for him to have this cheesecake, because the cheesecake that was there was too soft, was not firm anymore. Understood. It's cheesecake. I'm a cheesecake connoisseur myself, but if you're from New York, I imagine the cheesecake is, I was like, I get it. You from New York? I get it. Because cheesecake is sorry. They have a high standard of cheesecake in New York.
I always felt that was for content.
To be honest,
he is kind of a capital D, but and I don't mean by his name, but I always thought that was for the content. But looking at this, it was really just how he was.
Yes,
he was a very mean individual. He took pride into making people suffer.
He really did.
He never wanted anybody to win.
Not without him looking better. You couldn't win without him looking better, because he feels like you can't look better without me.
Yeah, and if it was any inkling that your superstardom was becoming higher than his, he would sabotage your whole career for you not to be better. He never cared about the money. He cared about being on top. This little boy was abandoned, and he always thought that he never could measure up. And now he made sure nobody could ever measure up to him.
No.
I set this bar, and nobody can really pass my bar. Because if you do, I'll crush you.
And I can't lie. As far as the work ethic of Sean Combs, admirable. His work ethic is admirable. That black man works, and worked hard. He did.
Definitely did, but not saying that he did it all by himself.
Oh, no. He definitely didn't do it on his own.
Yeah.
Definitely did not. It's crazy because Sean Combs has all of the tools to be one of the greatest and most influential black figures in history. He has it. He has all the tools, but he is a horrible and bankrupt human being.
Yes. He has the money to pay everybody, and everybody be just as rich as him.
Yeah.
He purposely hoards the money.
He purposely hoards the money to the point where you don't even know how much money Sean Combs is worth. And the thing is, he's done it all legally.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's smart because he doesn't really have a lot of wealth. They can't go for him because his wealth and everything else is spread around to his family, his children, those homes,
his mom,
his mother, all of that. This is another reason why this is coming out, because they can't hit his pockets.
Very smart individual.
Yes, they can't hit Sean Combs' pockets. His pockets are not affected by this.
We still got what they said. We still got what? 77 open lawsuits pending.
Pending. Yes, pending.
Civil lawsuits, correction.
Yes, they're all civil, and that's the thing. Let's just talk about this. They're all civil. Everything's civil.
As we were saying, we do agree that every last one of these adults were in agreement to the treatment, but they were agreeing to receive some kind of commentary, something in return for what they were giving their services for.
Absolutely. He just, especially when it comes down to Burroughs, Ken Burroughs, is the co-founder of the co-founder. To be honest with you, how he was describing it, the person to really actually build Bad Boy, Ken Burroughs built Bad Boy from like the very beginnings. He built that stuff. He built that shit. He was the one doing all the paperwork. He was the one crunching all the numbers. He built Bad Boy. Him talking about speaking about these certain things, and I'm just like, and how he was forced pretty much, because of the simple fact of, emotionally forced to be like, yo, I need this, blah, 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 and I'll give it right back to you. And he never did. He gave up his ownership stake of 25% to Sean Combs so that pretty much Sean Combs could have full control. He wanted full control.
Yes. And convinced him to do it for a partnership that he never completed.
Never. It never happened. He fired him. Remember, he fired him.
No partnership, and now I'm full owner.
Yes, he fired him because he wasn't. And the thing about it is, Burroughs was fired because he would not change the terms of the contract for Biggie. of after his of his new contract of his death, because of the simple fact it was not going to be good for Bad Boy because they weren't getting any money because if he wasn't alive, and that money should have gone to his family, which it did not, and he was not going to do that. 3 months later, he was fired. He said 90 days after he was not going to change that, he was canned. Sean Combs is not a person. He's only for himself. Bottom line.
Yes.
Bottom line. And as much as we want to sit there and be like, no, he's not this way. Can I say that he's done good things? Sure. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like he's brought good things? Sure. You know what I mean? Sure.
I feel like everything that he has done, it had only been done to benefit him one way or the other. For nobody else. Nobody else. I don't see anything he has done that actually may have benefited people just by being in the surrounding area, but it was all for himself. Every move he made was selfish.
Absolutely. He is literally,
even his children.
We haven't even heard about his children too much yet. I was like, we just finished episode 3, so, and the next episode is the last one.
I mean, maybe he's not gonna talk about that because it's kind of sensitive. Maybe he don't want to get into the kids.
But also, it's just like his kids don't really have a lot to do with anything that goes on. They're just there.
No.
They are just there.
Allegedly, Justin Combs is going through some legal issues, but
Justin Combs has a lot going on.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Justin Combs has a lot going on, but that's a whole different podcast. That's a whole different episode with Justin Combs. Totally different episode, but I'm not here to talk about Justin Combs. We're here to talk about his father. To hear any things about Cassie
and Kim, we discussed about
one thing about and that too with Kim Porter.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will say about hearing about Cassie, girl, I feel you, and I'm a supporter of Cassie because her story is valid and what she went through is horrific. And she was played. She was taken advantage of. She was manipulated. She was.
Okay. So, yeah. I'm doing that because I'm lost for words to hear about the Kim, Dawn, Cassidy timeline.
The whole time.
Wow.
He was doing a lot. It's the fact that he was juggling his ex-wife, Cassie, and Dawn, allegedly. Possibly. We don't know for sure. Nothing's been confirmed because the other half of Dirty Money, she was just like, they had a weird relationship. That's what she said.
Yeah.
She didn't say that she couldn't confirm or deny. She's like, it was just weird.
Mm-hmm.
She says something. I can't confirm what, but something.
Yeah.
They probably had a little bit of a strange relationship, which is interesting. And it's also the other interesting thing is that we haven't seen her yet. She has barely been mentioned. Dawn has barely been mentioned.
She has not came out and said
anything. Which is so interesting because before that she had so much to say. And now she does not have a lot to say. She has literally gone rogue. We have not heard from her, Dawn Marie. We haven't heard from her. I don't know why, can't say. But for the other girl to say, hey, we have,
I know there's certain things going on.
But she can't confirm what.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Neither, she can't confirm, we're doing this, we're doing that. They were doing, you know what I'm saying? She just said it was weird.
But very interesting timeline. Cassidy did come in like a pick me. Don't deserve what she had to endure. None of the women and Diddy life did. Like,
Not at all.
but you know,
Cassie, like, honestly,
she
Cassie.
did the things that she did because she was promised. She was thinking that she was going to be a wife and a mother, and actually, she was doing these things in the hope that he would actually court her, be with her. And he degraded her and used her and her body and did all types of things to her and never was meant to do anything with this girl. Also, she had hopes in finishing her 10-year contract. That
10
she was
album.
10 album, yeah, contract that she signed. So she wanted to complete this.
The thing
And
about
he
it,
kept stalling.
yes, and the thing is, it's like whatever it is.
And that's business.
Yeah, but also the thing it is that she signed, that she said was a contract, was probably no more than a piece of paper. Just to be completely honest with
Because
you.
when she signed it, during that time, they're in the studio. She's so young.
She was 19 years old. She was 19 years old. Let's just think about this
I'm
for a
pretty
second.
sure she probably eventually, when she got older, said, "Let me see the contract," and he could never.
No,
show
because
her
you know what? I honestly don't. Whatever it is that it was, I think that was just a piece of paper. I
because
do.
y'all don't know how this man has done people.
Yes, I think it
He
was
has
just a piece of
dirty
paper.
money. Oh, he done people dirty.
He has. I just think it was a piece of paper. I don't think there was ever like an official document, like whatever the case may be. I really feel like he made it seem like to her that it was. I do.
A legal binding contract.
Yeah, to her it was legally binding. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't even a con. It was literally a this. Literally this.
Well, that may be true because she's out of the contract now, and she got her royalties to her song.
I mean, she got. She finally got the masters or whatever. Maybe she got a hold of the master, which probably took, a while, and she got help. You know what I'm saying, from other people who are also trying to get in on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And he was paying. And the thing about it is, before he got arrested, he was settling with a lot of people. Remember, he gave a lot of money to Mace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he actually gave all his the royalties back to his artists.
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
He did.
So he was trying to make things right, but it does not count for everything that you did through the years and how you affected these people and what it affected, how they were affected and their families were affected.
It is what it is. And
you ain't have to be this bad, bro. You could have been a decent individual with your smarts, their talent. You could have been a very decent individual, still a billionaire. Everybody could have been all right. You did not have to be a money hoarding. You did not. Like, you. And that goes back to, yeah, I was raised. And that, you could tell, like, this, by the way he treats people, is he was not valued as a kid because he degrades people. And that just shows to me that you were never accepted, wanted, approved of, or loved.
it wasn't that he wasn't loved. It was the fact that Sean Diddy Combs was groomed to be this. His mother, I'm sorry, one of the biggest, and how I'm feeling after watching all of this, after the first episode, and after we watched the second one, and now this third one, I am, you know who is still just.
I get it, but I don't want to go to that conversation because we always talk about the mom. What about the dad? What I mean about not love, she did groom him because she gave him too much love. He did not love. He left. And he constantly looked for validation from men, not women. He degraded women because she was less than.
I know.
But the validation he looked for came from men. So that shows absent father, not his mother.
No. I know that, and that I get. I'm not talking about I know about the absenteeism. That I understand. It's just the fact that she is grouped in her view of this is what you wanted to put out, he's hurting people.
Yeah, she groomed him to be a pimp.
She did. She really did.
The biggest pimp out there.
She really did. He is a pimp.
She wanted him to be Big Daddy.
Yeah, she really did.
She groomed him to be Big Daddy.
To be a pimp.
She did. She made her son Mr. Baxter. Who did you think you are? She did.
Seriously.
She did.
And it's
and the only one could have stopped that was that boy's father. And
I'll be honest with you, we still don't know a lot about
what happened to Melvin, guys. I'm so freaking curious. I'm about to put y'all on a dead pause.
I'm hoping
and pull up an argument.
I'm hoping.
Keep talking, Looney. I got you.
I'm hoping in this next episode, the last episode, that I want to know more about Sean Combs' father, Melvin Combs.
Listen, we ain't even waiting till next time. I'm pulling it up.
Never mind. She's pulling it up now.
Keep talking.
I am. And because it's so interesting, how he has not been brought up. He was just brought up in the first episode. He was brought up, and then he was there's a couple of pictures of him, with Sean with his mother and his father, and then all of a sudden he leaves. Not exactly.
Bitch, they said.
What are they saying about him?
Oh.
You want me to read it?
Oh.
Yeah, you want me to read it.
Okay, this is all just quick pull up from Google. Here we go. Melvin.
So we found out what happened to Melvin Combs, which is so interesting that it wasn't brought up in this.
And I said that. I said, why wouldn't they have said this when they mentioned Melvin if this happened to Melvin? Why would they say Melvin left? Here we go.
So they're saying in the documentary that he left. According to Google, Sean Diddy Combs' father was Melvin Earl Combs. Melvin Combs was a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
He was fatally shot in Harlem, New York in 1972. Sean was 2, maybe 3 years old. Never knew that man.
So, number one, drug dealer. She used to fast money, fast life. Makes sense.
Hold on.
Oh.
There's more.
Yeah, there's a whole lot more. Okay, so I'm going to let him read.
Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry, I just read just the overview, but there's actually a little bit more that I want y'all to hear because just to give you all kind of a little bit more context.
Yeah, read it all.
He was a drug dealer and an associate of the notorious New York City drug lord Frank Lucas. American gangster, y'all. He was killed in his car on Central Park West. The case was never officially solved, but it's believed he was murdered during a drugs transaction or potentially for being a police informant.
Dang.
So that
Probably why they don't mention him.
this is this way that way said that he left. It's very interesting to say that he left versus that he's actually was dead, possibly a police informant. So there's more
Gangster. A whole bunch of
gangster
stuff.
connected to Frank Lucas.
Well, of course, 50 Cent did it, so he's gonna leave out some.
That's a
details.
big that is a big thing to leave out. That is a big thing to leave out.
Well,
I'm sorry, that's big.
well, hey guys, that's why this is the Looney Show, because guess what? We going what? We bringing you the real. I'm not playing.
None of us are playing.
Right on up.
Nah, none of us are playing.
First of all, I ain't never trust 50 anyway, but y'all already, I told y'all.
He's sitting here making a documentary about the same stuff he do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's
just crazy. And people are like, oh my God, Sean Combs is so bad. Yes, he is, but look at the person who made it. Same person. He's just free and walking around.
So guys, that was episode 3.
Yes.
We got the last episode coming up. Stay tuned.
All right. We're looking forward to y'all. Love y'all. Bye.